Hey everybody, I'm back again, and it is day 2 of July Junk Journal Challenges, and this is being put on by Lee from Lee's Art and Junk Journaling Wonderland. And I'm excited because day 2 is a touch of gold. So I've been trying out some things and none of them are working. So I'm so pissed off. But as you can see, I have some black paint on my hands. I was trying something, but it's not going to work. I need gouache and I don't have any. I only have acrylic and I'm not going to buy any. So I've decided to go another route with this idea that I have. So we're just going to see how this works. So we are day 2. So we're going to use this one right here. We're not going to do 2 pages. We're only going to do 1. So I'm going to clip this back just a bit to keep it down. Okay. Yeah. So the idea that I had is I want to incorporate the fact that I am learning Italian, but I also speak, of course, English and French because I live in France. So I wanted to incorporate, since the prompt is a touch of gold, I wanted to incorporate the phrase a touch of gold, and then in French would be une touche d'or, and in Italian would be un tocco di oro. So I wanted to incorporate these phrases in what I create. I wanted to originally do it with paint and then kind of etch it in, but it just wasn't working because acrylic dries really fast. And I had brown paper, not white paper, so it wasn't working very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat and do it a different way. So yeah, I've got some black paper here. Let's see, I've got this one. This is one that I had cut out a very long time ago, a couple of years ago. And I like this, this motif that I cut out. It's just, you fold it and then you cut bits out and you open it up. So I'm going to use that. And I think I'm going to put it somewhere around, no. I don't know, maybe like this. And I have a black sheet like this. So the edge, I think, cut it so that okay, so this fits exactly on the page. Almost exactly. Yeah, no, it fits exactly. So that's good. And if I put that like that, we're well covered. Okay, now I'm going to use this one as well. Okay, this isn't done very nicely, but I don't think I need all of that. So I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to cover it right in the middle. Like so. I might just cut this part off though, because I really don't need it. So I'm just going to cut this part off. Like so. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna probably put that across like this. So I just have, let's see, it might even be better to do it like this, because I just want a little bit showing. Oh yeah, maybe like this. This is what I want it to be like. Yeah. All right. And then I've got this white paper. And I think I want a bit of white here. And I want a bit of white here. I don't know if I want it to go all the way across or not, but let's see what we're working with here. size-wise, let's see, we have, let's see, that's 1, 2, I have about 3 centimeters here, and about 4 centimeters here, like so. Let's see if that's a little better. This is 3.5, and this is about 3, almost 4. So it needs to be a little bit more up like this. Okay. I think this is ideally what I want. And then I'm going to use my Jelly Roll pen to do the writing. Hopefully it will work out okay on this paper. Okay, so you can see it does work very well, my Jelly Roll. So I'm probably just going to use this one, because I do have this one as well, which also works well, which is the Signo Uniball. But the problem with this one is it works really well, and then when it starts to get old and it's drying, not so much. Okay, it's still working. No, it's not working. So you can see how it would be great if it was this intense the whole way, but no, and it's probably because it's getting old. So we're gonna go with this one, and I think I have another one in here somewhere. Yeah, I do have another one. I have another one here. So we're gonna stick with these Jelly Roll. Let's stick with the Jelly Roll. So we're gonna use that. Now for the black, I have some options. I have this one, but I don't know. I think it might be dried out. Let me see. Yeah, this is dried out. This one, I think this one might be too thick. I mean, it's not bad. It's thick, it's not bad, and it might work on this particular paper. All right, now, what I'm gonna do is, first I'm gonna try to glue this one on first, because I wanna make sure I have it placed correctly. Okay. So I've got some glue, a glue stick. Now the deal is I'm only gonna glue like the middle of this thing. First, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue this on top. I'm gonna try to get it exactly where I want it. Let's see, is it better like that, or like, it's probably better like this. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this on by making sure that I glue this right in the middle, and you're gonna understand why in a minute what I'm gonna do. God, my glue is just melting and so hot here. Let's see. This is more like it. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Now, I just have to glue this part in the middle. So I'm just gonna go like this. And I'm gonna do it right in the middle. Okay, so we put this here so that we can kind of get the idea of where we want it. And we're gonna do it like this. Okay, now that's pretty much what I need. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I've got these, for my touch of gold, I have these gold sheets. I got these from Temu and love them. So we're gonna see if I can put the gold underneath so it peeks through the little holes here. And that's gonna be my touch of gold. So we're gonna see if I can, first I'm gonna put this on as well to make sure you have this all on properly. Okay, so we're gonna put this on like so. There we go, like that. Okay, now the next part is going to have to be very delicate because the gold leaf sheets are very fragile, and you know, you got to make it work. So okay, so I've got my touch of gold, which is a little bit difficult to do, but I managed. I just want to get one little bit out of here, which is right here. There we go. Okay, touch of gold is in. All right, now what I need to do is I need to figure out how much of this white paper I really want. Because as we said, on this side, I think I have about, let's see. I have like 2 centimeters, and this one I have a lot more. So what I might do is just do a small one here. And I'm going to, I'm gonna cut it. Let's see. I'm gonna cut it so that it will fit right on that little thing. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut it again so that it fits right here on that little indentation, that little space there. let's see, I think it would be here. There we go. So that's gonna go there like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write here with, I think with this one, and I'm gonna put okay, I put in touche d'or, and I'm gonna glue that one right here. Let's see if I can make it work. Okay. A little bit of gold there. All right, so now I'm gonna put one on the top as well, but I have to measure it out because I don't know. Let's see. I'm just gonna put it like this, even though, wait, I might even put it like this and just cover it. I think I'm gonna cover it. I think I'm gonna cover it. Let's see, I'm gonna cover it because it's gonna look better. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that like that. It's a little tiny slit though. Okay, let's see, does that fit perfectly? I still got an overhang. I think it still has an overhang. And I'm gonna cut this like this. Wait. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that like that. Okay. Okay, I still need to cut the end because it's so tiny. I don't think I'm gonna be able to cut it exactly. So we're gonna see if I can make this work. Okay, let me see if that works. Yes, it's a little better, a little better. Okay, so I'm gonna cover that. I'm gonna put it right here on the corner like that. Okay, so now where do we go with this? So we've got une touche d'or at the bottom, and I think up here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Italian and I'm going to do the English. So we're gonna have un tocco di oro, and then here we have a touch of gold, and then we're gonna put the French as well. Une touche d'or. Okay, so we've got it like that. All right, and then let's see. I'm going to try to figure out, I think the best way to do it is to just go in freehand. So I was thinking of making it like a zigzag like this. Make it like a script so it looks like it's flowing. And so I might try to do that. I have to see if that's actually going to work. I'm having some glue problems here with this paper because this paper is a little bit thick. So what I might have to do is I might have to clip it down like that to make sure that it stays glued. Like this with the, there we go. So let's see if we can do it as a flow. We're going to try. So we got it here. So we're gonna go. Okay, there it is. I love it. I like the way it looks. This ongoing movement of words. Unfortunately, there I got a little bit of glue and glitter there, so it was hard to write. But anyway, couldn't be helped. Whenever you're working with this kind of paper, this gold leaf, it is a mess. Like, look at my hands are a mess. I've got gold leaf everywhere. But that being said, I think this looks pretty good. I don't know if I want to add anything. Maybe I'll add something to these words. I'm not sure. I can, though, maybe make them look a little better. Here, let's see. A little better. there we have it. This is my final on this one, on A Touch of Gold. It was not easy to do this gold part here, but I really wanted it to be like that because I think this looks so much better. I mean, I could have splashed some gold paint and done that differently, but the gold paint splash would take away from the words. And so opted not to use this. And this is aquarelle. This is watercolor. This is like watercolor ink. That's gold. So that would have given it a different look. This looks like really gold. So that's it for today. Let me know what you think. This was a little bit on the long side for me to do, but I've shortened the video so you don't have to sit through me writing, you know, un toco di oro over and over again. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Please let me know if you're doing the challenge so I can check out your videos. And of course, go over to Lee's channel and check out her beautiful work as well, who is hosting this July Junk Journal Challenge. So I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow it's botanicals. So yeah, thoughts on that. Bye. See you tomorrow.